Kind of looking at your performance this week, were you happy with how things came
Yes.
out?
Yeah. Super happy, super excited. I just, what's that?
Me too.
Yeah, awesome. I just, again, can't believe what's happening, but also can believe behind it. I'm like, wow. And then again, just to bring these certain elements to the show, like last week with the choir, or this week with like bringing like Alex from Weather Report on the congas, or like bringing a sax back into the thing, or like doo-wop dancers, like, you know what I mean? It's like a different kind of thing that I think has maybe been kind of missing, and back when kind of music had a little bit of class. Not that we lost it, but you know what I mean? I just think there's just something different about that, like that old school vibe.
And what was going through your head when you saw Bill Withers come
Oh
through
my
the
goodness,
door?
that was freaking nuts. Like again, it's been wild to work with the people we've worked with, and it's been truly a treat and a blessing. But again, like Bill Withers to me personally was like in a league completely all of his own and different, and almost kind of like the elders of the tribe, you know. So it was like I mean, my legs were buckling when I was sitting at the Wurlitzer. I was like, oh my goodness, that is, again, I just felt like he was like one of the wise men, and I just all I could do was listen and try to catch my breath.
And so would you say that was one of the highlights that
I
you've
would
had
say
so
that,
far on
yeah,
the show?
that was the highlight.
The highlight?
For sure.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So now, what's the tone been like since you guys lost Sylvia and Brian last week?
It's every week, it's weird, truly. Like every week since we've been out here, it's like we were like so big, and we keep getting like smaller and smaller. Even at the Thanksgiving meal, they're like, all right, everybody, let's get a picture. And like we got all 8 of us, and we're like, wait, no, we're not missing anybody, but we're missing somebody, but we're not missing. So it's like reality kind of sinks in a little bit, and like, because you become so close, and all the hours we spend and all the time we spend and all the heart that we spend like pouring it out there, it's like you get so involved. And then when you kind of again just take a step back and see like, whoa, it's like we're doing this thing, and it's like America calls it a competition, but it's like we're not really competing, because again we become a family, and it's like you don't really compete with your family.
And you have all such different styles.
Yeah,
so.
and and again we hit different demographics, and again, just it's all music.
And so the tone of the show is kind of changing this week a little bit more, where they have the vignettes with you guys talking kind of about more personal things in your life.
Yeah.
How is that making you feel now, this idea that you could potentially, have to share, your personal life in some ways with, America?
I think I don't really feel bad about it, because like I think like the more that like we can see, and the more visible everything is, the more that we could see like we're not alone. And like seeing these different, like kind of opening the curtain a little bit and showing it's like certain people can relate to that, or certain people can relate to that. And again, like anything that can connect us, I don't think is a bad thing at all, And again, it's just the reminder that we're not alone, because I think sometimes it gets scary and it gets to be much, but to know that we're all going through this together, just different versions, but in that difference, like we're all the same.